Thank you, Madam Chair, and I'm very pleased to introduce our next witness, and I already did that to some degree in my opening statement. I should probably mention that Dr. Matthews and I have literally known each other since the 4th grade, so it's been a long time, and he's been very successful, obviously. Dr. Charles Matthews is a professor and executive director at the University of Cincinnati's Center for Entrepreneurship, Education, and Research. An award-winning teacher, Dr. Matthews has taught over 5,000 students, ranging from freshmen to doctoral students to executives, from individual instruction to classes of up to 540 students. He's facilitated over 500 faculty-guided, student-based field case studies and has served as a consultant to numerous organizations, including many family businesses. In addition to his consulting practice, Dr. Matthews has entrepreneurial and family business experience in the automotive, photographic, and real estate industries. And we welcome you here, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Congressman. It's a pleasure to be here, and I appreciate the comments. And our history does go way back to the 4th grade, but I must, for the record, say that your football career was much more distinguished than my football career. and you taught me well, but to avoid the hits. So. Madam Chairwoman, Congressman Shabbat, members of the committee, distinguished guests, it's with great enthusiasm that I present this testimony in regards to the reauthorization of the Small Business Innovation Research Grant Program. It's not often one has the opportunity to speak about a government program that meets and in many cases exceeds its expectations, but in this case I believe the SBIR program does do that. The SBIR program creates a climate for scientific and commercial innovation. It leverages existing resources in the community and consistently provides critical support that is often unavailable in the private sector. In short, it works. Quite simply, in order to create the future, to reach the many and considerable goals of enhancing and improving commerce, science, and society, we must take the first steps of that journey today. It is not enough to say that we want a better and brighter future, a more robust economy, a cure for cancer, or an improved quality of life for future generations. We must take positive and proactive steps to reach those goals. We must continue to create an environment that supports the pursuit of not only the foundational science needed, but the translation and application of that science to productive uses in business and society. The Small Business Innovation Research Program was conceived for just such a purpose. It creates and supports an environment that encourages scientific and commercial pursuits that are needed and necessary to advance the applied technologies fundamental to the attainment of goals that benefit the United States and indeed the world. It creates an environment that supports and encourages innovation. Based on data from both the private and public sectors in research and education, I can testify firsthand to the strong positive impact that the SBIR program has had in southwestern Ohio. In the 4-county Region 5 area of Ohio, Butler, Claremont, Hamilton, and Warren counties, in 04 and 05, there were a total of 105 Phase 1 and 2 SBIR grants to 92 different ventures totaling nearly $27 million. These SBIR grants cut across a broad range of scientific and commercial applications, including but not limited to biology, chemistry, engineering, healthcare, nanotechnology, and physics, to name but a few. The Hamilton County Business Center is an integral part of the Hamilton County Development Center and is one of the most successful public incubators in the U.S. Over a dozen current and graduate HCBC companies have been able to advance both scientific and commercial goals, as well as grow their business with an assist from funding, connections, and processes associated with the SBIR program. A brief sample of these ventures include the Maverick Corporation, which provides cutting-edge materials technology, setting industry standards for service, and developing advanced materials and technologies to the chemical, industrial, missile, and space industries. The Modal Shop, providing structural vibration and acoustic sensing systems to engineers worldwide. Street Dynamics, whose expertise lies in the field of mechatronics, which is the synergistic combination of mechanical and electrical engineering. And Advanced Biological Technologies, which is developing a proprietary advanced technology process in diabetes analysis. The Hamilton County Business Center not only sees the SBIR program as a strong component of the overall capital strategy for early-stage research companies, but also recognizes the value to the stability and vitality of many early-stage small business ventures. The competitive processes of the SBIR program provide companies with difficult to secure but increasingly needed funding to enhance the innovation and commercialization processes of these early-stage ventures. To quote Mr. Pat Longo, director of the HCBC, without SBIR dollars, the number of HCBC best success stories would not have made it to the being successful, product-driven, market-focused companies they are today. In addition to the Hamilton County Business Center in Southwest Ohio, is fortunate to have a state-of-the-art life science incubator located on the University of Cincinnati campus, BioStart. Under the leadership and direction of BioStart President Carol Frankenstein, the past 10 years bear witness to leveraged success of the creation of an environment that fosters creativity and innovation at the nexus of science and commerce. The SBIR program enables these life science companies to conduct initial proof of concept and preclinical and clinical field studies to move their products to market. To quote Ms. Frankenstein, "This is a niche that even early-stage funds are reluctant to fill because of the high risk and long time to market." Clearly, the SBIR program is making a strong and sustained difference in advancing these scientific and commercial opportunities. And finally, I'd like to comment on a program which I had at hand in helping to start Cincinnati Creates Companies. Together with the University of Cincinnati, the College of Business, Engineering, and Medicine, the UC Center for Entrepreneurship, Children's Hospital Medical Center, BioStart, Cincy Tech USA, and the Hamilton County Business Center put together a hands-on, outcome-oriented program that supports innovation through the development of people, tools, and the infrastructure needed to connect new scientific discoveries to practical and commercial applications. Overall, the program has worked with over 150 applicants, accepting 47 nascent technology ventures into the program involving 100 participants. I'd like to comment that the process here has resulted in a number of companies that have received SBIR funding, and that 4 of the companies are now at BioStart. I won't go into the details on those companies, but those 4 companies have done quite well. It takes a dedicated effort to create and sustain an environment that encourages and facilitates the ideation, conceptualization, formulation, and implementation of technology ventures. The mission mantra for the Center for Entrepreneurship is quite simply to remove barriers and create gateways to the next generation of entrepreneurs. I encourage you to fully consider the vital role that the SBIR program plays in removing barriers and creating gateways for future entrepreneurial activity. The SBIR program encourages today's entrepreneurs to aim high and dare to create a vibrant future built on foundations of science and commerce. Thank you for the opportunity to provide these comments.